What's up, guys? Here with another, gotta have a little binder video before we start the actual video. And can we just talk about how beautiful this 151 binder is? Now, I was going through this. I forgot I had these. These are some like random old One Piece cards. I think these are like not box toppers. These are like the Dawns you'd get in the first two sets. These are some like super pre-release cards. These are, what is that, like OPO 2 or 3? I can't remember. Got some like, winter cards, winner, chicken dinner. Big ballin'. I don't think really any of these cards are worth anything. They're just some, me, I like to keep just the most random cards. Like, what? Man, I think these are box toppers, is what these are. My organization skills are next level. What's on the net? Oh, okay. These are the card you got at the very first tournament they had, if I'm not mistaken. And then like the winner was like way cooler. It was like $1,000 card. Dude, what is this randomness? Liliana, anyone? Well, all right, that was it. I just wanted to show you guys some One Piece stuff. Have a wonderful day, and enjoy the video. Say goodbye to Our Lady. What's up, guys? Today, we'll go back to some Pokemon, and we're going to talk about why Journey Together failed. They didn't really fail, it just makes for a good clickbait title. We're going to talk about some more Pokemon stuff, and just my whole sentiments about the market. I'll make some future price predictions, and then maybe I'll talk about some Flesh and Blood at the end. So, Journey Together. Why did it fail? Although I wouldn't consider it a failure. It pretty much has done exactly what I expected. I've got a few critiques I'll throw out there, but I'm really not surprised at all. It's about what's expected. In fact, it actually came down a little bit more than I thought it would. Or I should say, came down a little bit more quicker than I thought it would. So, I'll give you guys some of my critiques first off, just kind of some of the negatives, and then we'll just kind of go with the positives. Not a ton of critiques. Few things. One, what's the point of a box topper if it's the same card every time? I get like the promo card. I guess I get that. Like, it's the promo card with the box. I don't think the box topper is as cool of a thing is going to guarantee this crazy price difference that people think. If there was some sort of gamble to it, and there was like 3 or 4 different random box toppers, 100%, that's a completely different story. But when you're talking the exact same card, So, I mean, like I said, I'll tell you guys right now, I have 2 boxes of Journey Together, that's it. And they're the enhanced editions, and I basically paid like $2.25 a box. And I basically picked them up a few days after release because I was just kind of interested to see what would happen. Again, I figured they were going to come down, but I didn't think it was going to be this quick, honestly. And I thought they might just stagnate. And if it just kind of flatlined, I was going to pick some up anyway. I probably would have picked them up around $265. Probably, maybe just gotten one at $265. But anyway, why did I expect this to happen? And again, I'm not a genius. I'm not super smart. This wasn't some like crazy calculated play. It was pretty simple. Anytime Pokemon does something like this, where you've got banger set, mid set, banger set. And let me give you an example. Surging Sparks, Stellar Crown, Paldea, or the Eevee Evolutions, whatever the heck. I don't even know what that new Prismatic Evolutions, right? So again, Surging Sparks, amazing set. Stellar Crown, not a bad set, right? Not a terrible. I like that Squirtle, right? It's a good set, but it's not an amazing set, right? And then you have Prismatic Evolution. So these middle sets, what happens is you have the first set come out. It's a banger. Everyone's hyped. Everyone's stoked for the next set, right? And then you kind of have like this mid set come out, but everyone's so hyped they're already pre-ordered, so it's kind of already inflated in price. But then it kind of comes out, oh, okay, well, this set really actually isn't that good, but the next set's going to be the, right? So it's like these middle sets that aren't bad sets, but they kind of get caught up in the FOMO cycle, so they kind of get pumped a little bit harder than they should. And then once kind of people realize that, oh no, it's the two outer sets that are the best ones, that middle set, usually you'll see it kind of be unfavored. So that was kind of my principle going into it, was Surging Spark's a banger, Prismatic Evolutions is a banger, Destined Rivals is going to be a banger, Journey Together, it'll have its time in the sun, but it's not now. So that was really as simple as my logic was on that, guys. Also, I'm just not pre-ordering booster boxes at almost $300 a box. That's just not advantageous at all. So again, I think you're better off buying Darkness Ablaze or what, any of these older sets. I don't know if that one's still under $200, but any of these old sets that are still under $200. Vivid Voltage, Battle Styles. I think that's a better buy than Journey Together at like $280, $265. So again, I don't think Journey Together failed. I don't think it's a terrible set. I do think that maybe some of the singles are a little overvalued, but that is, it is what it is. I'm not the one who makes the rules. It's just, again, that's personally, guys, why I was not huge on Journey Together. That's why I've been going so hard on Flesh and Blood, right? Just like with the stock market now. I mean, if you watched Pokey Innie's video recently, right? He just bought a $40,000 collection from this guy. And I noticed it was a store, and I noticed a lot of people were like, well, why didn't this guy sell da, 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 da? Maybe he wanted to make a quick stock move. You know what I mean? There's people, again, the money is water, right? Money is Bruce Lee. It fights wherever it needs to fight, okay? It moves the easiest way. It just flows to whatever's easiest, right? So sometimes when Flesh and Blood boxes are like $50, $60, $70, and they probably shouldn't be, that's where the money's going to start flowing, right? It's that simple, guys. That's why when people want to get upset about like investors are... No. The investors were buying all the $90 booster boxes, okay? It's all the morons and the consumers buying the $200, $300 on release booster boxes, okay? Need to get that straight for the record, because that seems to be a lot of confusion. People think investors are the one buying overpriced product. No. It's not how that works. But anyway, I digress. If you're still here, I'll give you guys some secret sauce. There is a website that just started High Seas pre-orders for Flesh and Blood, and they are pre-ordering it at $99 a box. So, one reason I'm telling you guys is because I've already hit my limit. So, if you want to go on this website and buy them, all I'm going to tell you is it has the word game in it. That's it. Good luck if you want some. Go get them. They also, well, if you find the website, you'll see it. They got some, yeah. You're welcome. That's about it, guys. I'm super excited. Man, April. Okay. I was up way too late last night playing Last Epoch. Last Epoch, anyone? Man, I'm hooked. I was playing the new Path of Exile update, and just was not hitting for me. I'm getting too old, bro. I like easy stuff. Even though I do play like hardcore solo self-found, I like a little bit easier. So, dude, Last Epoch that's my game right now, bro. I've been thinking about, I just kind of like, because I just work from home, so I was thinking about just doing like a couple live streams a week, maybe just looking at the markets, chatting, gaming. Let me know what you guys think about that. Other than that, guys, this is gonna be a very fun, interesting summer. I'm super excited for next year. This year's been an amazing year. If you want my predictions, I think we will see Pokemon kind of finally get back to normalcy after Destined Rivals. Probably a set or two after Destined Rivals. I think we will see Pokemon back at MSRP and below MSRP. That's my personal opinion. But, yeah. I will be... Let's see, what is it? early April. I'll be out of town a lot on vacation and stuff, like mid-May and like most of June. But I will try and make videos on the go and stuff like that. I'll try and keep you guys up to date with what's going on. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to go play some more Last Epoch. I got to ship out some stuff, but weather's finally getting nice. It's been way too cold and miserable here. But hey, have a wonderful day, guys. If you need anything, have any questions, let me know. We'll see you around.